Airports are full of secrets. Some are strange, some are smart, and some are downright shocking. From the mystery of why airport carpets look so weird to hidden codes on your boarding pass, there's a whole world of insider knowledge the airlines would prefer you didn't know. In this video, we're diving into 12 airport secrets airlines are actually keeping quiet about, but not anymore. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell so you never miss hidden travel hacks, airline secrets, and smart tips to keep you informed every time you fly. Let's get started. 1. The secret psychology of airport carpets. Ever noticed how most airport carpets are dark-colored with odd patterns? It's not a design accident, it's psychology at work. Airports use calming tones and complex patterns to reduce stress and make you feel more relaxed. The theory is calm passengers are easier to manage. Plus, carpets absorb noise and even hide dirt and stains better than tiles, helping the terminal seem cleaner than it really is. That cozy look? It's a carefully calculated move to influence your mood. 2. What happens to your luggage after check-in? You place your suitcase on the belt, wave goodbye, and then what? Behind the scenes, your bag enters a maze of conveyor belts, scanners, sorting systems, and human handlers. It's scanned for explosives, sorted by barcode, and rushed to your plane, sometimes just minutes before takeoff. But mistakes happen. One wrong scan or a tight connection, and your bag might end up in another country. Fun fact, airlines lose or mishandle over 25 million bags per year. That's why it's a good idea to use AirTags or GPS luggage trackers. 3. The secret world of airplane food. Ever wondered why airplane food tastes so bland? It's not just the food, it's you. At 35,000 feet, your taste buds become 30% less sensitive. Dry air and low pressure dull your sense of smell and flavor. That's why airline meals are overloaded with salt and spices. Also, the food is usually cooked on the ground and then reheated in the air. And not every airline has a great reputation when it comes to freshness. And if you think the crew eats the same food, think again. Pilots are often required to eat different meals to prevent both from getting sick. 4. Airport security secrets they don't tell you. You might think TSA agents are randomly selecting people for extra screening, but many times it's anything but random. If your boarding pass has SSS printed on it, it stands for Secondary Security Screening Selection. It means you've been flagged for extra checks. This could happen for booking a last-minute one-way ticket, paying in cash, or even visiting certain countries. Also, those polite greetings at the entrance of a plane. Flight attendants are trained to evaluate passengers for risks, like erratic behavior or signs of intoxication. 5. How to get VIP lounge access for cheap. Think airport lounges are only for first-class passengers? Think again. There are tons of ways to get in without flying first class, including credit cards like Amex Platinum or Chase Sapphire Reserve, one-time passes through apps like Priority Pass, Lounge Buddy, or even some airline apps, day passes you can buy at the entrance for $25 to $50, booking a business class fare with points. Inside, you get free food, drinks, Wi-Fi, showers, and peace and quiet. For long layovers or delays, it's a total game changer. 6. Why you should never use airport charging stations. You see those public USB charging stations at airports? Don't use them. Cybersecurity experts call it juice jacking. Hackers can load malware into the station's port. When you plug in your phone, it could install spyware or worse, steal your data. Always travel with a USB data blocker, a portable battery, or just use a regular wall outlet with your own charger. 7. The TSA PreCheck Hack that saves you time. Want to skip long security lines and keep your shoes on? TSA PreCheck is the way to go. But here's the hack. Instead of applying just for TSA PreCheck, apply for global entry. It includes PreCheck and speeds you through customs when you return from international trips. The difference: TSA PreCheck, $78 for 5 years. Global entry, $100 for 5 years, includes PreCheck. And if you have certain travel credit cards, they'll reimburse the fee. 8. The hidden perks of frequent flyer programs. Most people think frequent flyer programs only matter if you fly every week. Not true. Even occasional travelers can rack up big benefits. Free checked bags, priority boarding, free upgrades, lounge access, and even companion tickets. Plus, miles don't just come from flying. You can earn them through credit cards, hotel stays, car rentals, and even shopping portals. Pick 1 or 2 airlines and stick with them. Over time, the perks really add up. 9. The best time to book flights for the cheapest rates. So when is the best time to buy plane tickets? Here's what research says. Domestic flights, book 1 to 3 months in advance. International flights, book 2 to 8 months in advance. Best booking day, Tuesday or Wednesday. Best flying day, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday. Also use fare trackers like Google Flights, Hopper, or Skyscanner. Set alerts and book when prices dip. And don't just search one way. Sometimes, booking 2 one-way tickets separately saves money. 10. How to avoid jet lag with these simple tips. Jet lag hits when your internal clock and destination time are out of sync. But you can fight back 3 days before your flight. Start shifting your sleep schedule toward your destination. Get sunlight in the morning if flying east, and in the evening if flying west. During the flight, avoid alcohol and caffeine. Drink tons of water. Set your watch to destination time. Sleep based on that new schedule. And once you arrive, try to stay awake until at least 8 to 9 p.m. local time. Melatonin supplements, low dose, can also help ease the transition. 11. The secret codes on your boarding pass. Explain that boarding pass in your hand. It contains more information than you think. Look closely, and you might see codes like SES, you've been flagged for extra screening. EC or F indicates your fare class, economy, business, first. SEQ or sequence number shows your check-in order. Lower it's earlier, it's more upgrade chances. Zone number determines your boarding group. There's also a PNR code, which is your entire booking profile. If someone gets access to that code, they could potentially change your flight or access personal details. That's why you should never post a photo of your boarding pass online. 12. How to get free upgrades on your flights. Free upgrades still happen, but you have to know how to play the game. Here's how. Join the airline's loyalty program. Even basic status helps. Dress well, look polished and professional. Be early and be kind. Check in early, arrive at the gate early, and be polite. Volunteer to give up your seat on overbooked flights. Sometimes they'll bump you to a better seat. Travel solo. It's easier to upgrade one person than a group. Use your frequent flyer miles strategically. Many airlines allow last-minute upgrades using points, and remember, never demand an upgrade. A friendly attitude works wonders. Airports may seem like a maze of gates and terminals, but once you know the secrets behind the scenes, you'll never travel the same way again. Now that you're in the know, you can fly smarter, safer, and maybe even in first class. Let us know in the comments which secret surprised you the most. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, give it a like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss future episodes where we break down more airline and travel secrets. Safe travels, and see you in the next adventure.